Hello there everyone. In this video we're going to introduce lesson 5 of cse341. So in this lesson we are starting a new project. We officially finished the contacts project that we have been working on for the first 4 lessons of this semester. We're going to learn about some alternatives to some things that we've been doing. And so we'll learn about JSON and XML, RPC, XML and RPC, SOAP, GraphQL. And then we're not really going to do much with these things in this course. We want to give you guys an understanding of some of the other technologies that are out there and that are still being used pretty widely in industry. But in this course, we're just going to focus on REST and JSON. Okay. So with that said, you are starting a new project, which means you're going to have to create a new GitHub repository, a new Heroku project. In MongoDB, you won't have to create a new database. You won't have to create like a new account or anything. But for example, I have this database that I was using for this project. It was just called test, and I had a contacts collection. But for my next project, I'm doing a portfolio builder for starting in lesson 5. And so I just hit this plus button down here to create a new database, and I called it portfolio builder. And then I'll have whatever type of data I need for my application. Okay, there's a lot that you can do with this. If we look at some of the expectations for this project, I can just click on projects over here and click on project 2. And here are all the requirements. So as you start thinking about what you want to do for a project, you really can do just about anything. But here are some base requirements. The database should store at least 2 collections. Okay, so right here, here's my database. Oh, that did not work. Here's my database. I have a themes collection and a users collection. And that's it so far, okay? At least one collection should store documents that have 7 fields or more. And so if I go back and look at my theme, no, that's not quite 7 fields. So I'm gonna have to work on that, okay? Node project successfully connects to MongoDB, performs get, post, put, delete requests. Those are all success or fully functional. All routes should include data validation and error handling, which we'll learn about next week or next lesson. Project must include use of JWTs and store user credentials in database with hashed passwords, no plain text. Okay, and so all of this right here are things that you're going to learn over the next couple of lessons. And so this project will span lessons 5 through 8. And so by the time lesson 8 is done, you should be pretty comfortable with JWTs enough to use them, and with data validation and error handling and so forth. API documentation is not going anywhere. You will need to use it for this project and your next project and pretty much every other API endpoint you write in this course. It should be professional, comprehensive, relevant, and accurate. It's published to Heroku, just like your contacts project, and can be called from external sources. YouTube video demonstration of roughly 1 minute demonstrating each API route and showing the database being modified. And then you'll submit those 3 links to iLearn, just like you did with the last project. Okay. There is a rubric here kind of showing the things that we care most about on this. So actually deployed to the web, it works on Heroku, 20%. Successful use of JWTs or JavaScript Web Tokens is 20%. Database implementations, 15%. HTTP requests, 15%. API documentation, 10. Error handling, 10. Data validation, 10. Okay, so just some things that we're looking for. And so you have this rubric available to you. Again, it's just in the projects tab. If I go back to lesson 5 here, on this personal assignment, it also says, here are some ideas to get your creative juices flowing. And if I go there, wow, that actually didn't work. That's funny. I'm going to have to fix that. That's the second link in this video that hasn't worked. If you just click on project ideas up here, it'll open up in a new tab. And it goes to a project. You'll have to sign in with your BYUI account. But once you sign in, there are a bunch of ideas of things that you can do. If you have other ideas that you want to add, you can just hit add and add your ideas. I'd love for you guys to kind of like build on this resource here. But anyway, so just some ideas that you can work with. And then after that, you'll basically create your new project, right? I did show a video solution of me starting off my project, and I even provided the code solution as well, just to help you guys get started. And with that, this will probably be the last time I post a solution to your personal assignments. So lesson 6, 7, and 8, you guys won't have like a coded solution that you can just look at for your personal assignments. You'll still have the team assignment help. So like if I go over to lesson 6, for example, you know, I can still see this solution here. But just so you guys know, I won't be posting these solutions anymore, okay? You've had a decent start in this course, and you are ready to kind of spread your wings a bit and fly. So, but anyways, that's just a bit of what to expect for this week. You do have a developer forum to do, same as 2 weeks ago that you did in lesson 3. And yeah, a lot of this stuff, you know, setting up the database and things, if you need to go back and look at previous videos, that's totally fine. But again, this video, I think it's like 20-ish minutes long, and it goes through that whole process of how to do that entire thing. So I hope that's helpful for you. But anyways, this should be a good week. If you have any questions, just let your instructor know, and go pick a good project. Make it fun so that you can enjoy working with it. It might seem a little bit boring because you don't have a front end that will actually consume your back end, and then so you don't really have a front end to look at. The API documentation helps, but it's still not super appealing. But know that once your back end's complete, anytime you want to, you can always go and make a front end for this project. Okay, I feel like for the most part, back end development is usually a little bit more involved, depending on the application, obviously. But anyways, once it's in place, it'll just be there, and you can use it for a mobile app, you can use it for a website or anything. So anyways, good luck. Have fun getting started on your next project, and I'll talk to you soon.